I still sometimes am like, oh, is someone judging me? And then I'm like, do I care if someone's judging me? Because I will just tell them, yeah, I want to retire by the time I'm 45. Aren't you an idiot? Like. Hi, I'm Kelly with F the Joneses, and I help women life hack to financial independence in heels. Or today, I'm in slippers. They're cute though, aren't they? See? So a little over a year ago, I started my path to FIRE, or financial independence, early retirement. That I'm 34 right now. I said I want to retire by the time I'm 45. Now, I was fortunate enough that I joke I'm accidentally good with money. And honestly, I'm just accidentally not bad with money. So there are a lot of awesome tools in the debt-free community that I just ignored and said that wasn't for me. And let me tell you, cash envelopes was definitely one of them. Here are the 7 reasons I think all people, no matter how good they are with money, should use cash envelopes to better manage their money and build wealth, especially when they create cute little custom cash envelopes with Bitmojis on them like I have. So number 1, use cash envelopes to better align your spending habits with your priorities. For me, this was things like I never spent any money on personal stuff. I spent too much money on clothes and food. And I really do want to stay healthy. So instead of feeling guilty every time I spent $20 or $15 in a yoga class, I said I can spend up to $85 a month on yoga, no guilt, because it's in my cash envelope and it's part of my $3,300 a month budget. So that's really helped me to better align my spending priorities, or my spending habits, with my values and life priorities. Reason number 2, which is kind of related, for me, it helped me get my food budget in check. I think a lot of people would cringe if they knew that probably for many months last year and the year before, I spent well over $1,000 a month. Yes, I'm a single independent woman. Well over $1,000 a month going out for drinks with friends, going to fancy dinners. I'm a social extroverted person, and really my food budget, for the fact that I'm a fairly healthy eater and like don't consume vast quantities of food, was completely out of line. So I've since reduced it. My budget for January and February is $400 a month. And I have separated this out for me into a latte fund for coffee. I own a remote business, so it is important for me to be able to go out and be in a new environment. So I'm not just like in my basement office in my yoga clothes every day. Grocery budget, out to eat, and happy hour budget. Reason number 3, you should consider cash envelopes. There's just something different about having cash in hand and then removing it. So I think there's a little thing in the debt-free community and then also in the FIRE community where any money spent on things is money that you could otherwise be putting towards debt or investing. So how dare you? Well, my cash envelope system with a $3,300 a month budget allows me the space to create a joy line and buy a $12 candle without hating myself for a week, to spend $50 a month on clothing and not feel guilty. And I do think there's something about cash envelopes. It seems totally allowable to make those expenses. It's been a wonderful way for me to not feel guilty and to probably do some of the things and spend money on some of the things that are making me a better human being, that for me as a business owner helps me generate more income. Reason number 5. So I know that people are You Need a Budget Camp or Mint or Every Dollar. And for me, I do use QuickBooks Self-Employed for all my expenses, but I've created a system and refined a system that works for me. So at the beginning, there's something about, which I know You Need a Budget does, there's something about setting a budget and having it limited, and then every time you spend the money, it goes away, that works for me better than spending the money and then tracking it afterwards, where I feel like I'm reducing it. So the system's just worked better for me. Yes, I do spend a lot of time managing my money, like 15 minutes a day and then a couple hours every Friday. That's both for bookkeeping in my business and my personal. I do use cash envelopes. I set them at the beginning of the month, and I go ahead and type it into my budget spreadsheet from Our Rich Journey. They check it out on their website. They're my favorite. And so I have a really good handle on where my finances are going. And the thing that I was not doing well was keeping my variable expenses in check, and that's what cash envelopes has done for me. And I know that if I need more money than what's in those envelopes, I have to go borrow it from somewhere, either in a different envelopes or in my spreadsheet. And so that's really helped me keep things in check. And then finally, the reason I love using cash envelopes is they're fun. I mean, how cute are these? Like, so cute, so cute. But anyway, I designed custom ones just because I thought it would bring me joy. It really has. I still sometimes am like, oh, is someone judging me? And then I'm like, do I care if someone's judging me? Because I will just tell them, yeah, I want to retire by the time I'm 45. Aren't you an idiot? Like, do I really care? I don't know. But the cash envelopes bring me joy. I think it's fun to kind of organize and sort. Again, I spend 15 minutes every morning organizing my finances. I make sure to update this like usually when I spend it or the night when I get home. And then I spend a couple hours every Friday. So that's it. And like that much work to like manage your money better, creating these cute little things that bring you joy to like retire by 45 doesn't seem that bad. I mean, yeah, I have to work on income too. But cash envelopes for me have been totally life-changing on my wealth building journey. So if you're looking for more tips about you as an independent woman, can life hack to financial independence, make sure to subscribe below, follow me on Instagram, and go ahead and just visit my website.